Hello, everyone, and welcome to Linda's Stamp and Escape. I've got a fun and easy project here today. We're going to be making 3 cute cards with some designer series paper. So it's a good way to use up your paper, and your cards are going to look so cute with just a little prep and cutting. So how great is that? So welcome, everybody. I am Linda. And if you are watching live, make sure you say hello. And if you are watching on YouTube, thanks. And don't forget to um, give me a thumbs up and follow for more creative ideas. We have some lovely ladies joining us live right now. There's Vicki and Sharon, Kay, Deborah. Hello, ladies. Welcome, everybody. So it is Tuesday, February 10th. And we're going to make some cute cards with the Prayers and Promises stamp set, along with Floral Charm Designer Series paper. Now, this paper, I do believe, is an online exclusive. So you can check that out on there. I know it's still available because I just checked that before I went live. So, welcome again, everybody. And I hope you're enjoying this warm weather. Well, warm for us in Wisconsin, right? Because it's almost 40 today and it's been minus 20 not too long ago. So I'm going to take this. All right. So tonight, our cards are going to be quick and easy. And we are going to be doing some diagonal cuts, which is going to change up our cards a little bit and make them fun. So you can see I have Night of Navy and Blackberry Bliss. Those are my colors that I'm working with based off of this designer paper. Again, this is called Floral Charm. So, okay, we are going to get started. Let me bring in my cutter here. And I always forget to move this stuff before I start. So let's get this in here. And let's start with the blue one. So we're going to do the one that has the Night of Navy in. And this is so simple to do. All you're going to do is line up your cardstock in with the line on your track. So your cutting track is what you want to do. We're going to do that. I'm going to lift this back up and put that in the middle. I don't want to do the end because I don't want it to bend my corner. So we're going to pull it out to the end and then come back and cut all the way down. So it's really simple to do and goes really nice and quick. So you can do some quick cards here. And then we're going to do 3 cards out of what we cut here. Well, let's slide that down a little bit. There we go. And that prevents any damaging of the corners there. So welcome to all you ladies who just joined us. So let's start out with our Night of Navy. And I have this cord, but this is crazy. What the heck? So when you grab paper, make sure it's cut to the right lengths. You know, it's Tuesday, so it's just kind of one of those days. So do I have 4 1/4 here? Nope, this is scored wrong. Well, I'm just going to score it where it's supposed to be scored. So I can make my card. There we go. Straighten this. There we go. Yeah, that lovely coloring on my thumb is not ink. It is actually a lovely bruise that I gifted myself this morning. So, okay. Super simple A2 size card, right? And we cut our paper. So we are going to take this and choose which one you like the best and which way it's going to go. So depending on how you cut your paper at the diagonal is how it's going to end up on your paper. So you can be a little more conscious about that and watch for certain patterns that look funny when they're cut diagonally. So this pretty paper, because of all the florals, looks really nice. So there we go, simple already. And now we're just going to take one of my die cuts because I do like to die cut some whites so that I can just grab them when I need them. And again, prayers and promises is what we're using. So I just love this paper. Karen says it reminds her of the wallpaper in her parents in that her parents inherited when they bought their house. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to get this off of all the lumps here. You know what my favorite thing about stamping on a circle is? I can't be crooked. That makes it easy, right? But I said these are going to be very pretty, but simple cards that you can make on the run. And when you are working with the prayers and promises, trust me, when you're working with Get Well, Sympathy, I don't think most of us have a stash of those. So they usually are the ones that we want to make when we need them. There we go. So super quick, super easy. Now let's use this piece as well. Now, if you want to jazz up your paper a little bit more, let me get this one folded here. Oh, ooh. All right. I'm going to flip this to the other side. And I'm actually going to flip it this way. So you don't always have to just do a portrait style. You can do landscape as well. And you can pick up the pace a little bit by adding, guess what? Just put a little piece of um, embossed paper back there. That's what we're going to do on this one. This is so pretty. Little floral pattern with the floral pattern. And it actually looks very nice with that either way. You could go this way as well. So let me see if I like it down or if I want it up. But my designer paper was cut at 4 inches by 5 1/4. So that is also what I cut my white paper here. So I think I'm going to go bottom. Let's do bottom. Plus, and I am out. Got a little bit here. Oh, it's nice to have your spares close by. Okay, I'm going to tuck this right in the corner. I don't want any of that extra white sitting out. Okay. Did I use the right piece? I did. Oh, I have an extra. Okay. So now let's put our greeting on again. It's from Prayers and Promises. And I'm going to stick with my blue. I'm just going to ink that up there. Welcome, ladies. We got some more people popping in. That's awesome. This one says, so sorry for your loss. And again, super simple. But, you know, when it comes time to make sympathy cards, I don't know about you, but for me, it's very hard for me to even think. So I do like to have some made ahead. And these are so pretty. And the words in the prayers and promises set are so beautiful that I just love this set. This one I'm going to pop right in the middle. Okay. And now we have that other piece that we got, the one with the okay, ladies, help me out here. Colors. Blackberry Bliss. Okay, so let's take this one here. And let me see which way I want this to go. I'm going to go this way. Actually, I like this one. It's got more of the Blackberry Bliss. And then I'm going to flip this upside down here. I don't know. What are you guys thinking? Which way do you like this better? I think I'm going to go this way. I want my flower to come down. And then I'm going to have this this way. There we go. So this one I'm going to use both pieces on. Let's just pop this on here. So just think if you cut a whole stack of this paper up, just had your card bases all ready to go, you could whip out a ton of these in no time at all. Because sometimes it's nice just to have quick and easy cards. And it's even better when they're already made for you. Okay, right there. I like it better this way. All right, let's put our greeting on this one. And Blackberry Bliss. Jane says she likes to have sympathy cards on hand as well. Yes, it is. It's nicer to have them ahead of time. Okay, we're going to ink this one up, and you can use any dies you want. The first two came from, I'm not going to remember. And I got to put my head up here so I can see this. They should write things down. I should. Oh, that's a little on the crooked side. See why I like circles? Let me re-ink this. And then I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to stand up. So I can kind of gauge here where I'm going. Cross your fingers. Hope I got that. That's much better. That one says, as you grieve, may your memories comfort you, your faith strengthen you, and may hope heal your heart. So beautiful. I just love these. And I have this die left from last week. So if you pre-cut some of these, just think how pretty that would look in there. Little added greenery if you guys wanted to just jazz that up a little bit more instead of just these quick and simple cards. That would be so pretty. Stamping doesn't have to overwhelm your brain, does it? It can be simple, easy, and still be beautiful. And yes, I know I use a lot of dimensionals, but that's okay. I think they're very cost effective and they do the job I want. So, what do you think? Are you thinking that these are easy enough for you guys to like whip out? There we go, nice and straight. I think they're super simple to make and they look pretty. They don't have to be hard. If you're making cards for someone who's sick or um, for a loved one who's passed away, you really don't want to spend a lot of your time, you know, thinking on all that stuff. I'm just going to add a little embellishment here just to bring these all together and put this one over here, one over here. Again, it doesn't have to be so particular. Get this one over here. Just fun. One's got a little blue tone, but not the right kind of blue that I want. One down here. Put a little one over here and a little one right there. These I'm putting all on top because you got a lot of texture in there. And this one here, again, we're going to put one down here. I'm going to go on the line here. Do a little one up in here. And then one more. Oops, we lost that one. Grab a different one. Or let's go off. Let's go off here. There we go. Just to make it different and actually pulls in a little bit more of those colors. Cheryl says, yes, very easy to do. And she loves prayers and promises. Yes, such a beautiful set. So there it is. Quick and easy cards with this gorgeous paper, floral charm, and our prayers and promises. And use any die cut shapes you have. You could even use these little guys that we were using last week. So your ephemera packs shape is pretty close. We could have popped that gold in there. That would have been nice. So just go with it. And, you know, your dies can add an extra flair. If you like more layers and want to step it up, like I said, you can add something like this behind it. Just really make it pretty. So easy peasy, but gorgeous. So I want to thank you all for joining me this evening. I will have a prize patrol. I don't know if I'll get it out tonight yet, but tomorrow morning for sure. So if you were commenting on my live chat tonight, your name will be in the drawing. So thank you again. You enjoy, have a wonderful evening, and follow along because I have been having games and stuff all week long. I'm in that Olympic mood. So have a good day. Thank you.